and welcome to Shamrock Rovers Fan TV. Now today we're going to be reviewing the Shamrock Rovers fixtures for the 2021 season. And we've also got a bit of League of Ireland news to cover. So Rovers will host St. Pat's on the opening day on the 19th of March. And following that we'll travel down to the Brandywell to take on Derry. I'll be completely honest, I was hoping for a team like Pats or Sligo that aren't Dundalk level or not Drogheda or Longford, only new promoted sides. They're good enough, and I was hoping for that, and I'm glad we've got it because I don't want to start off with a very hard game or an easy game. I'm really looking forward to the games against Dundalk. I know we have to play them very early on in the season at home. I'll get on to the news about us facing Dundalk in a second in a different game, but I think if there's any teams that I think will be a surprise of how good they do, I think will be Drogheda. I am expecting Pats to be tough, but I think it will be a lot tougher towards the end of the season when their players have gelled. They've brought in some really good players like Ronan Coughlin, and that's just one to name. They have lost some good players like Luke McNally. I think we will beat them, and I'll obviously have my preview out for that game at the very start of the season. But I think it'll be very tough to play them when we do in the 7th of May away. Finish the season at Tala against Drogheda United, which I'm delighted will finish the season at home because that's when we can hopefully lift the title. I'm really excited for the Dublin Derby, and the good thing is that we will be playing each club 4 times, which is really good because games like the Dublin Derby, they bring in good money and it's always enjoyable for the fans. And the good thing about the Dublin Derby being one of the last games of the season is hopefully some fans could come. In my opinion, I don't think fans will be in from the start, but hopefully when we get into that home game against Derry, maybe away to Dundalk, there should be some fans, hopefully. So overall, I think these fixtures are good enough for us. I know some teams have harder opening games, like St. Pat's playing the champions, but I think these are good fixtures for Rovers, and I'm happy with them. But make sure to let me know what you think about these fixtures, and let me know what you think about your team's fixtures. Now, on some other news which came out along with the fixtures, the EA Sports Cup won't take place this season. It was cancelled last year, and it's unfortunate, but to get the season finished, and we don't want any delays during the season, I think it's the right call. I think this will benefit some clubs like Dundalk who are trying to get back their title, or as they'll say, their title, but I think if we retain it, it's a strong statement. Because it's very hard to win the title, but to retain it, it's way harder. I know Dundalk did it for a while, but there wasn't one team, except maybe Cork, while that was going on, that was properly challenging them. But I think this will benefit Dundalk with less games to play, and they can focus more on the league. And to finish the video with some better news, the President's Cup will take place. It'll take place on March the 12th at 7:45 p.m. Rovers against Dundalk. Hopefully this one does actually play. I know the last President's Cup final got cancelled. It was postponed, but it ended up being cancelled because of the weather. But hopefully this one does take place because it should be a good game, and it will get the teams prepared for the season. But apart from the preparing, both teams do want to win this, because it will show other teams to be scared of you when you do win this and you get off to a flying start. So for either team, beating each other would kick them off, and they'd be flying, I think, if they won their next 2 games. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. We'll be having another transfer video coming out very soon, and the Player of the Year, so stay tuned for that. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. Come on, the Hoops!